think that I don't get her soon enough. And she'll get like ahead of me, and then kind of similar to Jared too, probably.
Okay, so I'll just join you on the walk.
Okay.
And then so far she's acting pretty normal on your guys' walk. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just go ahead and just follow you. You guys lead the way.
Okay. Yeah, the main thing is usually when we're passing other dogs.
Okay.
We have our biggest problem, but I'm sure we could use some other pointers on just how we're handling her generally and stuff.
Awesome. And then Jesse said something about you guys having the collar loose one time, or?
Yeah, I think we had it a little too loose at her session, so we got it a little tighter than that now.
Yeah, we were having to go up high on the numbers, so maybe that was because it was so
loose.
Yeah.
Could
have been. I mean, we probably need to go up high in general, but that could have been contributing to it.
So right there, she saw a dog. Was that pretty normal for that type of dog? Because the dog was pretty just like very passive, and she was just like, is it different? Does she act different for different dogs, or big dogs, small?
Seems like it. There's not a ton of method to the madness that we can tell. Like sometimes she'll be okay when it's a riled up dog, and sometimes she'll start losing it when it's a calm dog.
I see.
Generally seems to dislike small dogs.
Yeah, almost always those little dogs she's going after.
Yeah, because right here, her ears are forward, her mouth is closed, and she's just watching. Before, when they started walking away, the ears went back, and then her mouth opened, and then she kind of looked the other way.
So that's the other thing that we're always
You see how they start walking away? She has that more passive look. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
We're always just kind of unsure on like how early and when to tap.
Yeah.
Because like her brow does get, or the top of her head gets kind of like wrinkled a decent amount. The ears come up. We're not sure if like any time that happens we nick or.
Yeah. So whatever you don't approve of, nick. If you know that when she looks at a dog, you know she's gonna blow up, just nick for that look. If she's looking like this at a dog, I don't nick it. She's passive. But whenever I see a dog, ears forward, chest up, and then you're just locked, I just nick.
Okay.
And then I go nick three times. If she's still locked onto the dog, up 5, nick, up 5, nick, up 5, until she just looks away. She herself disengages from the dog or whatever she's locked in on.
And are they pretty quick nicks, or are you like nick, wait, or they're like nick?
It's like I don't. We always give time for the dog to think. I was just doing it just to speed up.
Okay.
But you always give her time to think, just to make sure. Because if you're speeding through it, you're not gonna know which number did it. Yeah. So it's take your time with it. So right here, you can give a nick. Nick, good. You see that?
Yeah.
Just immediately, she just looks at you. Dog is still there. She still hears it, but she's not going to look for it.
Okay.
So that's just like what we tell the clients to do, and like what I've seen work. We also I'm pretty sure he told you, if you're approaching a dog, you like step to the side.
Right.
And then how's that going?
We need to do better with that because we were feeling like anytime we would stop, it just like prolonged the amount of time that it takes to like get by the dog, and she would get more riled up. But I think we were also we weren't pulling over soon enough and getting nicks in soon enough, so I think that was part of it. So we're just kind of starting to get back into that rhythm of doing the pull over.
Okay.
Because I think we know how to do it properly now.
Any questions so far?
I don't think so. If you want, we can take off.
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready, unless you have anything to say. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yo.
How has she been at Oz?
She's been surprisingly good.
I feel like she shows off for Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
She doesn't ever misbehave in front of him. But that's also probably because he's getting us pointers and we're doing it right when we're with him.
Does she have some prey trap for squirrels? So right here, it comes to a stop. It's a tap. Good. So here, slow down. Good. Jesus. So slow to a stop. Tap. Okay, good. And then what's our number?
We're at 51 right now.
Okay. Is that like her?
Yeah, it's
usual?
usually we just kicked it up to that recently.
Yeah, you see how right here she's sniffing, ears are back, so that's all curiosity. So she's, she's like, who is that? Like, what is that? Instead of just seeing it and just like too much, she's focusing too much on the sight, when she needs to focus like on wondering what it is on the nose, because you see the nose right here is twitching and everything, so she's smelling.
Yeah. So that's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're allowing her to figure out, why did I get tapped over there for? We're letting her know we didn't tap you for staring. Well, yeah, we tapped you for staring, but like you can look, like a glance, like you can still look at the dog. You just can't be riled up with the dog, with just the sight of a dog.
Right. Yep.
Good. And what has she been doing lately? Like, when was the last time she had like a reactive moment with a dog or anything?
I mean, probably. Well, it was just yesterday. We were at the park.
Oz?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, we actually had just one down the block here. And there were other dogs coming at us. And we didn't pull over, and they got closer than we expected, and their dog kind of made like an aggressive couple steps towards Lake, and she
Reacted back?
reacted to that, yeah.
And then what happened after that?
After the nick, she calmed down and
Like, she went back to like this state?
right.
Yeah, like your 3 dogs passed you, 2 were fine. And then when the third one came a little bit behind, that dog lunged, and then that
Oh.
she kind of lunged at her too. So like she had a couple of nicks already.
Okay.
And that lunge
Yeah.
made her go.
And then when you said she had a couple nicks already, like, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about like when she would start getting riled up, or why were you nicking her?
So like when we saw like her.
Yeah, we saw
doing
her kind of get a little.
So here, slow to a stop. Tap. 180. Just pass. Good. Tap. Good. Tap. Good. Yeah. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
So like we saw like her like brows furrowing, her staring intently first. And so then we pulled over, he nicked her,
Okay.
and then nicked again because she was didn't.
Oh, and then when so they were walking in front of you, and then the third dog came at her. I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of like probably like this is from us to like that cold down. Like they were pretty close at least.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Lunch and then she was
But then she was able to settle after the other nick, right? Okay.
She's usually, once she finally breaks it, she's usually okay to set.
Yeah.
It doesn't take once you go high enough to settle down. It's just that really prevent that from happening.
I think just like stuff like that, like the stops we did the last 2 times, we were never doing that before, and you can tell that kind of.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is there a dog park nearby?
The closest one is probably like a little less than a mile away.
Oh, okay.
Normal, like we'll tend to see dogs kind of walking by. We probably pass, I don't know, like 3 or 4 dogs on average on a walk normally.
Oh, okay, okay.
You haven't always had any issues with people pantsing? It's more just the dogs.
Because she used to be reactive to people too, right?
Yeah, I mean,
We're still.
Oh, still?
I still wouldn't want you to pet her.
No, I know.
Or just saying, like, in general, like, we're still very cautious around
No,
people.
yeah.
But we haven't had her, like, lunge at any person walking by.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the only time she really takes like an interest in a person in a bad way now is it seems to be if they speak at her. Someone will like walk by and say like keep looking at her and say like, oh, what a beautiful dog, and like she's fine until the words come out, but it's almost like when they're words directed at us or her, she
Yeah.
Sometimes she doesn't always do this where it's both of us walking, but I'll be walking her by myself, and then she'll just stop and sniff. Like, should she get a nick because she's not paying attention to me? Okay.
If she stops, that means she's lagging, so I would nick for that. If she's sniffing while she's, let's say she was sniffing right now while she's on his leg, like, it depends on the dog. Like, if you know that a sniff leads to her wandering, then I just start tapping for the sniff. If the dog sniffs and is still on your leg, like, you start to see, like, she's still, healing, so I'll let it slide.
Okay.
But the stopping and sniffing is definitely a moment for a tap.
And then guilty of letting her do that.
Say it again?
I've been guilty of letting her do that. I'm like, oh, she's just sniffing. But really, I don't want to do that.
So,
there have to be no dogs up.
Alright, the one time we're looking for him. You go see his Tim upstairs actually come out?
Yeah, right.
Her arch enemy lives above us. There's a
really?
little chihuahua, yeah.
is she home? I'm just kidding.
It probably is, actually. Normally we're on the same walk schedule, and we see each other 3 or 4 times a day when we're out walking.
It's a little chihuahua.
Yeah. And they both get kind of riled up at each other.
Yeah, that's probably it. Lunatic.
Van, I can see all these dogs passing by us.
Oh yeah?
Of course, when we're out trying to look for them, they're not there.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only actual parks that would have dogs are
Far.
5+ blocks away.
Yeah.
But I think that at the very least was helpful to be approaching on that other dog, and I like the coming to a stop.
Yeah, when I see something,
because she was clearly more locked in than I realized, just not stopping with me.
Yeah, because what can help a lot is the slowing to stop. Because when you slow, it'll see if she's paying attention.
Right.
Then it's okay, well she's not paying attention, so just proceed with that correctional turn and tap. And then when you come to a stop, if she sits and still locked down, then I give a tap until you get that look on her face. But did you want to try to walk more or?
Yeah, this might be the best.
You want to just walk that way?
Yeah.
I feel like we get a lot Alright, sounds fine.
Or while we're waiting, if we wanna go through any questions about that.
Oh, the other question we had too was the muzzle.
Oh yeah.
So can I put it on her and can you let me know if like we're doing it right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that was our biggest question. We had her eat out of it this morning for breakfast. And let's see if it looks right.
As tight as you can.
No, we're not sure if we're doing the right thing with this on the back because that's
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to.
that's correct.
Okay. I think I just need to tighten this.
And then we put that in like one of the holes too.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, so
That's
it
like
looks
the
kinda
hardest
right.
part for me.
Yeah, I feel like that part's not abundantly clear.
There we go. Okay.
And then real quick, so like the back strap,
Right.
you're that's like supposed to be like super tight.
This should be even tighter.
Well, I don't, so let's see like the, let me see.
Alright. So like I could stick my finger in.
Yeah, that's too loose.
Okay. Okay. Let me try to go.
How are you guys just muzzle conditioning right now?
Yeah, we'd ideally want to get her like.
We've done a number of like feedings out of it and giving her like treats and peanut butter out of this, and she's still every time
Trying.
will pot off within a second of having it on.
Yeah, it's hard if yeah, you just like when she starts doing that, you gotta be really careful because dogs will literally like scratch their face up trying to get it off.
Yeah. So do we like? Is there anything else that we can be doing, or do we need to go into the like
I say
training with this?
are you talking about the muzzle? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like whatever Jesse's having you do, just keep doing that. Does he know about that? It's not really. There's no progress yet, or
Yeah.
what did he say then?
He said that like we can force condition her with it and try to take her like on walks wearing it, just so that she gets more used to it. Like she'll let me put it on, but then she just tries to take it off right away.
So the force conditioning is when you put the muzzle on and then you still do your treats and everything. Then you go for the walk, and every time she tries to claw at it, so let's say I'm walking with Lake and I'm walking and she's trying to take it off, we pull up, tap, tap, tap until she lets it go. And then we keep doing it. The problem is though, she's probably gonna get a few scratches here and there. So you have to like be quick to get her off of it with the e-collar. Not removing her paws from it, you want her to do it so she does it herself. If you're removing her paws from it, there's nothing wrong here because you didn't, it's fine, but then she doesn't learn like, I just need to accept it. Because then like, it's pretty quick, the force conditioning, but you do have that.
Did this look like the right size? 'Cause
Yes.
we have a bigger size. Okay, that's what we thought initially.
Yeah, that size is perfect. Did you want to try the force conditioning and I just see how it goes, or?
Yeah, why don't we do that?
For sure. Yeah, so you're gonna start on the heel, and once she starts putting too much like her paws on the muzzle, up and leash pressure up and then nick, but it's important to keep walking.
Keep walking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's probably gonna take a lot of power, so you're gonna find that you're gonna be walking with her, you're gonna be pulling up, you're gonna do everything right and tapping, but then it takes a lot for to remove her paws for like power on the e-collar, I mean.
Okay.
So you're probably gonna have to bump it pretty quickly. Trying to think, what could make it easier? If you want me to make it easier for you, I could hold the remote. Unless you wanna, we'll give it a go and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'll try it first to see.
Leave it at. Are you still at the 50, right?
Leave it there.
Yeah. Leave it there for now. See where that gets us.
Okay. Okay. Heel.
So relax. Relax. So up, tap, tap, tap. Grab higher on the leash. And then tap, 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 tap. Relax, tap. Keep going, tap, tap, tap. Relax.
Heel.
Good. Tap, tap. So bump our number. What's our number? Did she get it off? Oh no.
No, not quite.
So what's our number?
78.
Tap. Relax. Tap. 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 Relax. Good. Tap. Tap. Relax. Good. Tap. 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 Relax. Good. Tap. Wait. She still got a treat in there, or?
I don't know.
Give her a moment. So I ended up at 87. And then when she was giving those yelps, then she let it go, but then she kind of went going back at it again. So keep that leash right there.
Okay.
And then whenever you're ready,
Heel.
relax. Good. So good. 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 The hardest time is always, the first time is always the hardest. Oh, also, 1 second, sorry.
Yep.
So relax. So, do you see that bottom strap right here? Yeah, you can put your e-collar through that. How much bigger is the other muzzle? It's a 4, right?
Yeah, it's a 4.
Do you have it on you?
No.
I don't. I think it's upstairs.
Because that fits. I'm just wondering how the 4 would look.
The 4 didn't have like a top strap. It only had one like around.
Oh.
So that she could get out of it like really quick.
Yeah, because that is a little smaller. It's a little smaller, but
It sort of seemed like it was even easier for her to take the other one off.
it was easier to take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, it was easier for her to take it off.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay,
would-
I see.
She could actually get out of the other.
Yeah, you can take that strap off and maybe try putting it on that if you think that would be better for her. Because this is a little smaller, I think, but it's not like crazy tight, to the point where yeah, that e-collar strap would go through there. And then if she gets it off, that it's still, secured there. The bottom part's more secure, yeah. But you see how much easier it was that second run? Good?
Heel.
Good. Good. Yeah, it's too small, because it's like, I can see it's too small.
It is.
Yeah. Relax.
Relax.
Yep. Relax. Oh, yeah, there we go. Good.
Yep. Yep.
Relax. Slow to a stop. Good. You see how it's like it's pulling her face kind of?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we should switch to
Yeah.
the bigger one.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
And then you can just take the strap off and put it on that one, the top strap. And then we'll
Oh, this comes out of here.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then proceed again whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Up, good. Keep moving, keep moving. Good, good. Relax. Up, up.
Hey, come on. Hey, okay.
Relax. Good. Keep going.
It's really bleeding a lot.
How bad is it?
All over.
Oh yeah. We'll give her a break.
Take that. Okay.
I think that's good for today.
Little by little then, if it's really going in it, because the bigger muzzle should cover that mouth part.
Yeah, I think it does. So yeah, we'll just put her on the bigger one.
And then I also like to check the claws in case they ripped any of the, or like cut or trimmed, or like not cut, but cut any of the claws, sorry.
Yeah, I think they look okay.
Yeah. She got her like under the nose, it's like a cut there. There you go. I ended up just like staying in like the 80 to 90 range.
Okay.
Just for like, I went back to 50.
Okay.
But yeah, the force conditioning it's pretty ugly at the beginning.
Yeah.
But as you saw, it's,
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely progress there.
oh yeah. As you walk with it, she should just let it go eventually.
Okay.
Any other questions?
What do you wanna? There's another dog over there.
Did you want to switch handlers?
Yeah.
Where did the dog go? Oh. So let's go ahead and like have her, we'll walk next to them.
Yeah. So she's pulling now, I can lick her.
Yep, 180.
But the other turn. Another dog coming out.
So right here you have tension, right?
Yeah.
Which means she's pulling. So give her more. Oh, I thought he got loose. I think we ran up to the squirrel. So more leash. A little bit more. Perfect.
Yep.
And then relax your left hand, your left arm. Yeah. So 180 turn. Whenever, to make it more easier for you, that's the right shoulder passing your left leg. Whenever that passes, 180 and tap. Have you done any conditioning with the bigger muzzle?
No, we haven't.
Okay.
Just
So she might
through that.
Yeah, she might even have like a less freak out with the bigger one just because it's not as, you know, like tight. So right here, everything is good. Whenever you're ready, approach to the right and then slow to a stop. Shorten your leash a little bit. Yep. Good. Give a tap. Good. Good. Any questions about that?
No, these guys pass her a lot and she normally freaks out, so maybe she's just tired from the muzzle conditioning.
Either that, also that, because we went high on those numbers.
Yeah.
And she felt that power because she let it go.
Okay.
So it could have been that number I reached, 90s, where she's like, oh shit, okay, I won't try shit, you know?
Yeah.
So that could have been the number, but there was I saw for like a one, like it was too long, longer than 1 second. I saw, then I tapped, and then she went right back at you. But yeah, it could have been that number where she realized like this thing can go high. I'm not gonna try it anymore.
Yeah.
Other than that, but yeah, that's how you would handle it,
Okay.
approach it, and then once you see those ears forward, and then you hear her breathing, right? Once you hear nothing, that means her mouth is closed. So then tap.
Yeah, I think that a lot of where we were coming up short before is just like not pulling over soon enough and like getting her attention soon enough.
Yeah, as soon as you see a dog, pull over and see what they're gonna do, and then just like take advantage of that moment. Eventually, you're gonna see like you're able to just walk past the dog and she'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. I think that was very helpful.
Yeah, it was.
And there's another dog crossing.
Yeah, I might as well go take advantage of that.
Yeah. Yep.
And slow to a stop. So this one's a little like whiny over there. I can hear him. Yep, so all of this is good. There's another dog over there.
He's coming across now.
No, he's pooping. Oh, this guy? Okay.
So mouth open, panting, but ears are back. She's still okay.
If this is,
Even if the ears are up.
give her a tap. So right here, we'll let that slide, just like sniffing. So I like to see what she's gonna do. She's staring, still staring, no, too much. If she's staring and then lets it go, okay, fine. Give her a chance to see, maybe she might just let it go. Because then you want to let her like, know, okay, I stared but nothing happened, but I looked away and everything. So right here, all that's fine, right here. Did you tap there?
Did you?
No.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, Good.
Really good.
Yeah.
What she used to do? Was she just?
She just wouldn't stop staring.
What would that result? Like, what was the progress of her when you would see a dog?
I feel like she would get like clearly like fixated and then start like pulling in front of us. Sometimes it seems like she has more of a flight. She can do flight or fight almost, because like sometimes she'll just like really start like pulling us in like
away from the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I would say nowadays, like more of the time, she's not doing that as much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever
like
she's
I've passed a couple dogs like in their yard in like a fenced-in area before. There's one that's like down there, and she just kind of will pull me away as fast as she can from that dog. So I think it also depends on the dog too. Some dogs she like goes after, other dogs she's like pulling away from.
It's 11:48. Did you want to see if that dog is out?
Usually it's like in the evenings.
Oh, okay.
So,
When they get home from work and everything.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this was really helpful.
Yeah.
We have a video too on the YouTube where I was doing an in-home session, not in-home, but like a walk session, I guess. And we came across a dog in a fence that was reactive. So that would be a good watch, because I talk about it, and like because what we want to do is keep pushing the dog through that, because we turn around right away if we see a dog.
Yeah.
And go back to that reactive dog behind the fence, and we work heel through there, because like, you know, the dog's either a flight or just like, I want to go for the dog. So we practice your heel around there. Just be careful. Whoever who lives there might be like, what are you doing in front of the house? So
that
just
makes sense though, in like a very controlled setting where nothing
Exactly.
can actually happen.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of stimulus.
Oh yeah. Do you guys have any other questions or?
No, I think this is very helpful,
so.
knowing like when to tap her earlier, reading her better. I think that was my biggest struggle.
Because this is the one thing we don't get to like do in our regular sessions, is like go through our regular motions.
Real life experience, like day-to-day life and everything like that.
Yeah. So this is definitely helpful.
And then anything else about that muzzle?
No, we'll try the bigger one and see if that.
Has Jesse seen the muzzle, the tan one? What was it? Size 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has he seen it?
We took pictures of the 4 and sent it in to Maria.
Yeah.
And she said that Jesse thought it looked a little big.
I think she's probably one of those like in-betweeners where like a 3.5 would be perfect. But
We
the 4
could
is a
also
little big,
take
the
both of
3 is
these
small.
to the next session too and get his take.
Yeah, it's just because like her mouth is really big.
Yeah.
Yeah, really short but really wide. So it's good.
Yeah. But I mean, other than that, that's what the force conditioning is going to look like.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I think we could get better at just doing her food every meal out of there.
bring it up. I'll relay what happened with the force conditioning to Jesse and see if he has any tips of like to prevent the damage on her face.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he said anything, but that's usually how it goes with the force conditioning. Is just like, we did it at a training session or like a socialization session. The dog first time muzzle, and then she had like it wasn't Baskerville, it was like a cover thing, and the dog ended up just tearing it up, and just like it was like because it covered the whole cheek and everything.
Yeah.
So the dog wasn't able to scratch itself, but it still tore up the muzzle. But the muzzle had another like layer of like material, so that it was still on, but it was torn up. So I don't know if you would want to try that, so that she's not able to like get contact with her skin when she's scratching it up.
Okay, we can look into that one too.
Yeah, because with the Baskerville, like they can clip their nails and like cut their nails, like cut their skin, and just like really mess up their face.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll try to do a little bit more work with that and figure out if we make any progress with the bigger one too.